Hello again, everyone. Derek Floyd here, Beautiful Now podcast, in one of the loudest, most noisiest, crowded places in the entire United States. We call it New York City, Times Square. And today we're going to talk about something like this noise here that could be affecting your very life to this moment. It's an addiction you didn't even know you have. Here are a few symptoms. When you grab your cell phone first thing in the morning before you get up and check social media, that's a symptom. Maybe you have to turn on the TV as soon as you get home right away. You got to have some sound in the room. That's a symptom. Maybe you can't sit still in silence for more than 5 minutes. That's a symptom of this addiction. Let's take a look at the other side. We'll check it out together. Hello again and welcome back. Now, just like we out here in Times Square, our minds are being bombarded by sights, sounds, and images that are constantly flooding our minds with useless information, most of it non-truthful. And just like junk food for your body, the more you eat of it, the more you crave. So after a while, you realize all this mental junk food is just crowding your brain. You start to crave it even more, becoming completely addicted to it. Now think of this. How many of us turn on CNN or some other news channel through the day and let it stream for hours, allowing it to feed us all the political spin that the media wants us to believe? That junk food is going through our brain. What about scrolling through social media all through the afternoon, checking on everyone else's life, not making time to live and structure our own life? Now, all of these things I mentioned are noise, mental junk food that can be so deafening that you can't even sleep at night. You wake up anxious and you have anxiety all through the day trying to figure out how to cope with the world around you. How do we get past something like this? How do we get over the mental junk food craving? I've got a few prescriptions that might help you out. Number one, go on a 30-day social media fast. That's right, no posting, no trolling, no checking, no logging in any social media at all for 30 days. And here's what you do. For all the time you spend looking at someone else's life, pour that time into creating and structuring your own life, building your own goals and dreams. See how far you go with that. Number two, and this is probably one of the hardest of all, is to try to use your cell phone this week as just a phone all week long. That's right, no social media, no texting, just pick up the phone and call someone. Because we always think, I need my phone for this, that, and the other thing. But really, we're just so addicted to having that device in our hand that it causes the FOMO, fear of missing out. So we have to constantly be pulling it out all day long, distracting us from what we really need to do for ourselves through the day. And number three is another tough one. Try and schedule 15 to 30 minutes of uninterrupted quiet time per day. I know you're saying that's completely impossible, just like these distractions behind me. But think if you had 30 minutes of actual quiet time, what could you do with that? Being able to think clearly, put your thoughts together, organize, structure your day. After all, as a Christian, the Bible says, be still and know that I'm God. So you can be still and think and know that God is watching, God is planning, God is giving you the guidance that you need. If you're listening, but if you're always going and you're never quiet, you can never hear His voice. Also, we always talk about taking a moment to breathe, but it's been proven that if you take a few moments to just deeply breathe when it's quiet, it will ease your mind, relax your body, and you'll actually feel the anxiety and stress release. So after all this, and through looking at Times Square, here's my challenge today. Evaluate your life and see if you're addicted to the noise like this, addicted to the distractions. If you are, try a few of the remedies that I've discussed here and see how they help you relieve the stress, give you more peace of mind, and help you enjoy and satisfy your life every day. Hope this helps one today, guys. Put your thoughts and comments below. Here from New York City, Times Square, it's Derek Floyd, Beautiful Now podcast. Have a great one, guys. Take care.